Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel ABCD Clip. Yeah, previous video we had seen about the interview preparations with question and answers. So now we are going to move some extra topics in part 2. So if anybody didn't watch in part 1, I will give link in descriptions so you can watch it and come with part 2. So guys, let's go. Yeah, now we are going to see about aggregate functions. Yeah, aggregate function is the one of the most important concept in database management systems. So uh, they will ask about aggregate functions like sum, average, minimum, maximum count with that syntax. So sum is nothing but it is used for calculate the sum of two or three values, and average is not nothing but average is a average of three values, which is minimum number or maximum number or count. This is the aggregate functions. So the next joints. Yeah, joints is most important concept. So every company will ask about the joints, like any two or more joints, inner, left, right, or any joints. So joints is nothing but joints is used to combine rows from two or more tables based on the related columns between them. So this is known as joints. So they have types, that inner joints, left joints, right joints, full joint, self joint. So they have some types. An inner join is nothing but returns all the record that have matching values in both tables. Like it will print all the records from uh, table A and table B. This is the inner joins. And left joins is nothing but return all the records from left table and matched record from the right table. This is known as left join. And right join is similarly return all the records from right table and matched records from the left table. So left join and right join is mostly similar. Left and right is, that's not big difference. So then full join. Yeah, full join is nothing but return all the records when there is a match in either left or right table. So which is like intersections. I think everyone should know about the intersections in Venn diagrams. So this is known as full join, I think. Then self join is nothing but self join is a regular join. A table is joined with itself. Yeah, that is a self join. Then having keyword could not be used with aggregate functions. So this is a important point. uh, then rollback is nothing but it is going to original states. That's we can use for rollback. Then group by is nothing but to group the result set by one or more columns. To group the result set by one or more columns, it's used with aggregate function. So group by is used with aggregate function. This is keyword. Then union is nothing but union command combines the result set of two or more selected statement. And union and union all are mostly similar, but which is used for only distinct values. This is only for duplicate values, union all. So this is the difference. Then select distinct, the statement is used for return only different values. Select distinct statement is used for return only different values. Then this is the uh, query for select distinct. For example query, this is select distinct country from customer. So this is the query. Then cursor is nothing but they have multiple records in a table. We have multiple records in tables. Suppose if we have quickly retrieved some of the important data while we using cursor, so that is used for, we are using cursor. Then go to trigger. Yeah, trigger is nothing but whenever we have to execute DML statement before or after, we have to following some protocols in business process. So we will create triggers. So mainly we use to trigger for auditing purpose only. So this is an example. Then not null and null. This is now we are going to see about keys: primary key, foreign key, composite key. So before that we have to know about null, not null, and unique. So not null is nothing but a column can't have a null values. I mean required field we can add any values. This is a not null. And unique is nothing but a values in the columns are different. Also we can accept null values. So null means empty. Everybody we know about that. So this is a column. Not null means column can't have null values. And Unique is a column have different values. Also we can accept null values, that is unique. Then go to primary key. Primary key is a combination of unique and not null. So primary key uniquely identifies each records in a table and also cannot contain null value. So go to unique, and values in a columns are different. Also we can accept null values. Then primary key it's uniquely identifies each records in a table and also cannot contain null value. They cannot contain null value because of the not null. So then go to foreign key. Foreign key is nothing but it is used to linking two tables together. It is a simple concept. Then composite key. Composite key is nothing but two or more column in a different table that can be used to uniquely identifies each row in a table. So is a simplest example, simplest concept, composite key. So and everyone can prepare about that query. So I didn't give that. Then go to exception handling. Exception handling is in Java. So a exception handling is nothing but a problem that occurs during the execution of program. An exception can occur for many different reasons. A user has entered invalid data, a network connection lost in middle of communications, Java virtual machine has run out of memory. This is the examples. And they have two types of exception: checked exception and unchecked exception. A checked exception is a file not found exception, and unchecked exception is a array out of bound exception. Then go to array. Yeah, array is a variable. Everybody we know about that. So an array is a variable that can be used to store multiple values. For example, if you want to store 100 integers, you can create an array for it. For I gave a C syntax and Java syntax. C syntax is easily int data and 100. Java syntax is we have to first implement int array, then we can store how many, then we can add how many array we are going to store. We can declare about that. Then string. A string is a sequence of character terminated with a null character. This is a simple concept. Then, for example, the word hamburger and the phrase "I ate three hamburger." This is also a string. So even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also could be considered as a string if specified correctly. And I gave some C syntax and Java syntax. And check it. Then list versus tuple. This is in Python. So list. One of the most important difference between list and tuple is that list is mutable and uh, tuple is immutable. So this means the list can be changed and tuple cannot be changed. So some operation can work in list and but not work on tuple because tuple are immutable, they cannot be copied. So list and tuple are used to store multiple items in a single variable. This is a common concept. Then we can go to coding about that, and I gave some topics only, some questions. So everyone can prepare about that: Fibonacci, factorial, Armstrong, palindrome, reverse of the string, swapping two numbers without using third number or with using third number, and sortings like quick sort, bubble sort, insertion sort, that searching, linear search, binary search. So everyone can prepare about it. uh, that's it, guys. Thank you.